Hey, it's your girl Happy, aka New Age Coach, and I am lighting the way for those on their way to the light in bed with Bay. I'm in the building.
What she said.
What are we talking about in this episode of Bed with Bay? Bed with Bay.
Okay. Today's saying is Mandikurumidze akazvara mandinonoke, which just simply means that, if you rush through things, you're bound to make so many mistakes. So you might want to slow it down and make sure you do it right so that you don't have to repeat yourself. It's that concept of, measure twice, cut once. Because if you just rush through it, you might end up having to do it over and over again.
Honestly, at work, I mean, this has nothing to do with spirituality right now, but at work, I always joke with everyone because I will literally type an email out and I will not read a word of it. I just go really fast and type it because I'm doing a million things, and then I'll hit send. But then I go back and read it and realize I spelled everything wrong, including the person's name I sent it to. And I think to myself, I do this constantly. I'm like, I'm literally reading it after I sent it. I could have just taken the time to read it before I sent it and fixed it. But because I'm rushing, I'm just not even thinking. But it's like a running joke at work because even though I know I have this bad habit, I still do it. And I always joke that haste makes waste.
But with Google now, if you send an email,
Google, I look fancy, like I know how to edit and stuff, but I use Outlook, man. I'm like
with
old
Gmail,
fashioned.
you can.
Everyone just judged me when I said I used Outlook, but I don't use
with
Google.
Gmail, you can retrieve your. So if you send it, it'll give you a certain. You can set it up.
Yeah, but then I have to know how to do all that, and that takes time. And the point of this is that I'm rushing. So do you think I have time to teach myself how to undo an email I sent? No.
Okay, well, okay. You fit the description.
Yeah, I'm like who they made this quote for, I think. But I think it is a great lesson spiritually because basically it means, like you said, just slow down. It means like this whole concept of being still, right? Where if you're just trying to rush through the whole process of being enlightened and being this super spiritual guru, right? You're missing the milestones along the way. You don't have time enough to even think straight, to even process your emotions, what you're feeling, to even have experiences of this experience, right? Because your brine. See, I'm thinking too fast. My words can't even catch up to my brine.
What on earth is going on with you?
My point is, slow down. Because this is what happens when you're going too fast. Exhibit A right here. Spiritually, though, like I said, it's about being still. It's about processing, literally, which I need to be better at myself. Because I don't know what I'm trying to say. It all makes sense in here. I'm not sure it makes sense on this screen right here. Can you salvage any of what I've said here?
I just think, it's about the journey, not the destination. Sometimes you just be in that moment and take your time with it, enjoy the journey. And even in spirituality, I think there's growth, and like in any human existence, growth just doesn't happen overnight.
True.
So you have to be patient, do things the right way so that you don't have to come back to it over and over.
Yeah. It's a good lesson you bring like that spiritually too. Like when we talk about learning lessons, right? You come to this lifetime to learn lessons, and if you're going too fast and you're missing the mark and you're just plowing through life and not taking the time to really follow inspired action or that right next step or intuitively see those signs and nudges that you're getting along the way because you're not paying attention because you're moving so fast, it's going to take you a lot longer to learn that life lesson. You're going to keep taking that left turn when you were supposed to be guided to go right the whole time, but you weren't paying attention or hearing that or listening to yourself because you're just so caught up in the madness of this illusion of this reality, right? So I am a culprit of that constantly. But the bigger spiritual lesson, even in learning the spiritual lesson the hard way, is that you can never end up going the wrong way. Even if you take that left 7 times and you were supposed to go right, you will always find your way back to exactly where you're supposed to be. But it is about, coming back to that moment and making less left turns, as much as possible.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get coffee.
Okay. Thank you for watching.
I'm gonna go type an email on Outlook now, so I'll see you all next Wednesday.
Please do subscribe and join the tribe and all the good stuff.
And thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.